I have this page open and many others just to not forget what I want to talk about. So the first thing I want to talk about is I don't want to play any Blizzard title anymore. That is, I probably still will, but I don't have much will left to record any of them. You know, if you look around and have a look at what's happening in Activision, this is just the latest bit. There's many others. Like you got the Diablo Immortal. You got the fact that, and I didn't notice that at first, but I encountered or bumped into a clip made by the same guy who asked, "Is this another season April Fool's joke?" Which talked about the Heroes of the Storm news. News. ... Let's have a look. There we go. At first I thought it wasn't as shady. You know, I expected something like that, and it still made me upset. But if you look at the bottom, there's two names that talk about reorganizing Heroes of the Storm. I thought perhaps someone who would be a member of the development team would. But if you look at J. Allen Brack, he's in the executive team. And if you look at the other name, Ray Gresco, he's also in the executive team. And if you look at Ray Gresco is the co-founder of Nihilistic Games. And if you look at what Nihilistic Games has created in the past, it's mostly mobile games or PlayStation and console games. Basically anything but PC. There is one PC title, but I couldn't find any ratings on it, at least on this page. Maybe it's over here. No, it doesn't have a rating. Oh, it does. 74 out of 100, okay. So that's their only computer game. And what happened to the studio was, in 2012, they announced that they were going to cut down staff, reorganize into Instigate Games, and focus on downloadable online and mobile games. And the co-founder of this studio, Ray Gresco, which is this guy. Oh, did his picture go away? No, it didn't. There we go. There's all of his works. He's been in the studio for a while now, if you have a look. He's been working on Diablo 3, on Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft, then on Overwatch. And I don't see him anyhow associated with Heroes of the Storm. So why are there those two names here? It's like a guy from the executive team and a guy which came from developing mobile games. It's like, what are they doing there? It's my first question, so probably we can expect a mobile title next. We already know one mobile title, but we can probably expect many more. That said, I just don't like what's overall happening in Activision. Anyway, that aside, I could talk about it in more length, but it wouldn't be fun. I just don't want to think of it right now. The other things, yeah, I don't want to record any Blizzard title at the moment. I'm working on homeworks. If we have a look, there's my homeworks. I've been working on this. I've been working on this. And I've been working on not this, but this. If you think those are small files and I'm just showing them and I created them like a few minutes ago, or you can have a look. I've been working on them for a while now. If I open like, say the 50%, how much is that? It's like, is it still showing? It's not. Oh, sorry, because I don't have, okay. I'm gonna add damn it. Where is Explorer? There we go. So, I've been working on this. Been working on this. And on this. This I'm trying to finish today. This is the latest. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, been kind of overloaded with work, so I still have like 3 videos of Divinity, but I haven't published them yet. I do have the descriptions more or less set, but I I'm not sure when to publish them as of right now. Oh, and I wanted to show one of the texts, right. Where do I find Word? There we go. Hello? No, it's not gonna show. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's just gonna show this. I don't know why. Okay. Anyway, and about the other things, the mods for Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I got the difficulty one to work, but I don't know about the graphical one because there we go. I've been asking the creator of it, presumably, because I'm having issues. Oh, he responded. I checked yesterday before I went to sleep, and he hasn't responded yesterday, but he did since then. Okay, so this is me. I'm having some issues with the mod. I don't think it's working as it should. So I got first part of it working, and I now have other issues, so if that's gonna work, there's also gonna be the graphical mod. It doesn't change all that much from what I know, but you know, it does things. I'll have to test whether it's gonna impact the frame rate or not. If yes, I'll just turn it on and play as usual. But I'll be using the difficulty mod regardless, so that's why I'll probably name my Amalur playthrough videos modded Amalur or something, like, you know, to have the mod in the title, because I haven't checked, but I think there's not all that many modded playthroughs of Amalur, because the mods, they weren't all that difficult to run. It took only like 6-7 minutes, but it was only thanks to people who have like archived links to forums and etc., and they've done so in the previous year, in like the October to November. And sorry, not October, it was half of the year. June to October, June to October, that's when they started appearing, their posts about archived links, etc. So that's a short info video. I gotta get back to working on studying possibility of a connection between two literary works. And I don't know when I'll see you. It's probably like tomorrow I have a test. Tomorrow I need to hand in 2 homeworks, actually 3 homeworks, and then I still have like 1 or 2 more weeks to polish the homework that I worked on much earlier. So that's all for this info video, and I'll see you in the next gameplay video, probably. Unless Activision does something to piss me off. In that case, I don't know. I mean, they're not pissing me off. They're just digging a grave for themselves. That said, as said, I just don't want to play Warcraft. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. If I won't, well, you will know what well, you will know, is what I'm trying to say. There's a possibility of me recording Divinity and Kingdoms of Amalur. I'm not going back to Warcraft for a while. I'm definitely not gonna pre-order Reforged, because I'm telling people that I think Activision will fuck it up, and that it's gonna suck, and it's not gonna be good. And if you look at the state that Warcraft 3 is in right now, online is unplayable for many players. I wouldn't say not only just many, for majority it's unplayable. You desync 5 to 7 minutes. That's what they're saying. I haven't played PvP because I'm afraid to patch, because the last time I patched, my saves got corrupted. Single player saves, you know? So it's like online is unplayable, single player is, there's a possibility of it getting fucked up. So no, I'm just not gonna update. And I think like where we, the current players, are the lab rats on which they are testing with all kinds of things so that the Reforged will be in a tip-top shape. But I think Reforged will have some sort of monetization, like, hey, you know the Founding of Durotar campaign, the one that got originally patched in. You know, we started with 1 mission, and if you updated to like, what was it, 124 back in the day, or like 122, I think, you would get the other missions as well. Well, too bad. If you want those maps, it's gonna be $14.99 or $15 per map. You know, so it's like I do not trust them to get the game right. I do not. You've already seen. I can't like link it because I lost the link to it, but it would seem that Activision will be outsourcing visuals of Reforged, you know, of the Warcraft 3 remaster, to a company in Malaysia, which is hiring staff. They don't even have the staff for it yet. I don't know how is that possible, because it looked like most of the visuals were done. There were only shadows missing. So maybe that was just a ruse. Maybe that was a false info. But if that's true, and I wouldn't be surprised because they're trying to cut costs everywhere, it's like you still think the games are gonna be good. It's like I don't trust them. People are telling me to shut the fuck up, to not be cynical. Well, if you look at what Activision's been doing, I don't think there are any other options than to be cynical and not trust the company.